Hey guys, I'm Jason, and today I'm going to be sharing with you the first of a new video series, Heroes Origins. In each of these videos, I'm going to be going over the origins and the lore of one of the characters in Heroes of the Storm. The hero that I'm going to be covering for you today is the newest member of the Nexus family, Garrosh Hellscream. One of the questions I got asked a lot when Garrosh first hit the Nexus was, why is he brown instead of green like a lot of the other orcs and HOTS? It's because Garrosh is a Mag'har orc. These orcs were raised in the ground and was hit by a big breakout of red pox when Garrosh was young, rendering him weak and unable to participate in the first invasion of Azeroth. Gul'dan then tricked the rest of the orcs into drinking the blood of Manaroth, which made them stronger and turned them green. As he grew to adulthood in Nagrand, he was ashamed of the deeds of his father Grom, who was the first to drink the blood of Manaroth and to be corrupted by the Legion. It wasn't until the Burning Crusade that we would truly see Garrosh enter the fold. Thrall, Warchief of the Horde, ventured through the Dark Portal to meet the son of Hellscream in Nagrand and tell him of the heroic sacrifice of his father Grom, and how he died slaying Manaroth and freed the orcs of their borders. Free from the shame of his father, Garrosh joined the Horde with pride as Thrall's advisor and returned with him to Azeroth. Garrosh would remain a loyal, if not aggressive, counselor to Thrall through the Theramore Peace Summit as well as Thrall's various dealings in Northrend. Things would come to a head, however, when the Horde and the Alliance were called to discuss a new threat in Northrend coming from Ulduar.
What are they doing here?
Let me explain.
I thought I smelled the stench of Alliance pigs. Control yourself.
You want my blood? Come then, dog.
He's mine.
Stop it! We have all lost! A great deal in this conflict.
You disappoint me, Garrosh.
Eventually, Garrosh would rise to lead the Horde in the struggle against the Lich King himself, earning the title of Overlord of the Warsong Offensive. However, it wouldn't be long before the earth cracked open and let Deathwing out of his prison, causing the Cataclysm. Concerned with Azeroth's elemental instability, Thrall decided to travel to the broken world of Outland to study with the shamans in Nagrand in hopes of gaining knowledge to fix the damage that had been done. Thrall would be forced to choose someone to lead the Horde in his absence. While he didn't intend to forsake the Horde and appoint a new permanent Warchief, he did select Garrosh as the acting Warchief of the Horde. He later cited that he felt there was no perfect choice for leadership of the Horde, but with Garrosh's successes in Northrend, he felt like he was the best orc for the job at the time. This, however, was a very unpopular opinion amongst many leaders within the Horde. The chief amongst them was the leader of the Tauren, Cairn Bloodhoof. Eventually things would come to a head between the two, and Garrosh would end up challenging Cairn to a Mak'gora. Garrosh ended up being the victor after slaying Cairn, leaving his son Bane Bloodhoof to lead the Tauren. Thrall would end up being an instrumental part of the fight against Deathwing, rendering him unable to return to his position as Warchief, leaving Garrosh to take full command of the Horde. As leader of the Horde, Garrosh focused on conquest rather than peace, beginning with a campaign to drive the Alliance out of Kalimdor, the home continent of the Orcs. The first attempt would be an invasion of Ashenvale, home of the Night Elves. This was depicted in the novel Wolfheart, written by Richard A. Knack. After invading Ashenvale, the forces of the Horde were driven out by the combined forces of the Night Elves led by Tyrande, the human forces led by Varian, and the Worgen forces led by Genn Greymane. The second attempt to take over Kalimdor would come in an assault on Theramore, a human city led by Jaina Proudmoore. This was depicted in the novel Tides of War by Christie Golden. Rather than assaulting the city in a traditional method, Garrosh hired a team of magical experts to create a mana bomb to drop on Theramore, destroying the city and everyone in it. Jaina was able to narrowly escape the city through a portal, but not before being affected by the blast, turning her golden head of hair mostly white. Many of the Horde leaders disapproved of Garrosh's tactics in the destruction of Theramore, and the discontent would continue to grow after the discovery of the new continent Pandaria and his campaign to take over the land. He became obsessed with the secret dark powers he would uncover in Pandaria and didn't hold back in unleashing this power to destroy its most sacred and ancient lands.
It thirsts. Bring it to the pools. You Pandaren tried to bury your hate and your anger. But such power cannot be contained. It must be unleashed!
A time will come when you will answer for your crimes.
I answer to no one! All who challenge me will burn in the fires of my hatred.
After declaring war on the entirety of Azeroth, a large siege would befall the Orcish capital of Orgrimmar. The combined forces of Azeroth would eventually sack the city and defeat Garrosh, leaving them with the question of what to do with the son of Hellscream.
You disappoint me, Garrosh. You are not worthy of your father's legacy.
His punishment is not for you alone to decide.
I won't let you take him.
We have all suffered from his atrocities. My people, more than any other. Let him stand trial in Pandaria. There, we will mete out justice for all.
Garrosh then stood trial in Pandaria, a trial that would attract every major leader in Azeroth. However, before the final judgment, he escaped with the help of a traitor to the Bronze Dragonflight, the time-walking dragon Karaz Dormu. After escaping, Garrosh traveled back in time to Draenor, and in this alternate timeline, he would look to change the fate of the orcs.
This was not our destiny. Times change.
Eventually, the heroes of Azeroth would travel back in time as well to Draenor, with the help of another time-walking dragon, Chronormu, or as we know her, Chromie. Thrall would then seek out Garrosh in pursuit of the justice he had escaped on Azeroth.
You must answer for your crimes, Garrosh. All I did it for the Horde! You failed the Horde! me to pick up your pieces! You failed me! You never had the strength of a true warrior.
I do not rely on strength alone, Garrosh. My power is all around you.
You made me what I am.
No. You chose your own destiny.
And that was where Garrosh's story ends. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and keep a lookout for more Heroes Origins videos here on YouTube, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.